The second week was centered on the reflection upon the experiences we analyzed in the previous week. We listened to our guests sharing their expectations about what they plan to obtain applying new assessment strategies, and analyzed with them the challenges that they encountered, with the aim to be more conscious about these issues and recognize them soon enough when designing the next learning path for students. Our guests share with us some critical points about the challenges they encountered along formative assessments design and implementation. When we listened to the experience of Marius, we understand he had to take into account that many of his students were involved as professionals in other activities. That was the main reason why they chose the online version of the class. This was a challenge because it was not very simple to organize group activities using the chat sessions. But thanks to the platform in use, they could record each chat session and make them available for asynchronous fruition, together with the chat script. And Marius wrapped up everything, posting a summary at the end of each week. He recognizes that applying formative assessment takes more time on the teacher's side, but he also states that he had a better understanding of the students' need and progresses than he had before. We have also followed Ignacio's narration. He was willing to find a strategy to evaluate the learning process of his online course without a physical contact with students. He found out that the individual work matured and gained strength from feedback provided by classmates, and his effort concentrated on giving individual feedback at the beginning, in order to work on the learning process mostly and guide students toward a better interpretation of the role of peer learning they have to carry on with responsibility. His experience shows that his strong support through feedback at the beginning lead to a more effective learning process in the following steps. Listening to the reflections shared by Anna, who is a strong believer in formative assessment, we can see how her perception, based on multiple experiences, is more and more positive. She explicitly states that it took a strong effort to build the database of exercises, but now she is able to concentrate only in the active learning path of the course and in giving instant constructive feedback. Since at her university they started in the early 90s to design exercises for formative assessment, one of the main difficulties for them was related to changes in software formats, both for updating old exercises and for creating new ones with new features. The experience of designing formative assessment described in detail by Maurizio shows both his aims and the challenges he had to face. The achievement of two levels of goals, first to give a chance of self-check, then to experience peer assessment to enhance learning even further, is what motivated him at most in the design phase, and he both used an inspiration suggestions coming from literature and confrontation with colleagues. About time management during the design and delivery phases, Maurizio recognizes it is a criticality, but he also states, as Anna, that it is rewarding on the long distance, thanks to the results formative assessment bring both on the student and on the teacher's sides. Let's find out how the literature supports teachers with the methodologies and tools to achieve these positive results through formative assessment.